romance reading. Okay, angels, what have we got going on here today for those who are looking for love or who are in love? Let's have a look. Right. Oh, I got my love card. So I've got the Page of Cups. So what a wonderful way to start off a romance reading. So there we go. Now, for some of you, I feel like we're looking at a situation where your romantic life could be just feeling a little annoying, okay? So I don't know if there is somebody in your life at the moment where there's either some sort of, I've got my Five of Wands, so you've got the Page of Cups there, and the Five of Wands. So I feel like perhaps there is some friction or tension going on within a relationship. It could also be too that there is somebody that you're interested in and that they seem to not be picking up the vibe, or they're just being difficult, you know, perhaps they're just not interested. I hate to say it, but you know, that does happen. But I feel it's more a feeling, because I got my Queen of Cups here. So I feel like if you are in a relationship and starting something here, I feel like I just want to sort of say, don't let other people don't let other people tell you what to do, you know what I mean? Or don't get influenced by other people, and make sure the lines of communication between you and your partner are open, okay? And if there is mixed signals going on, talk about it so that you can end it, you know what I mean? So that you can find out really what is going on. But I get this sort of feeling of interference with other people. So do watch that. It could even be that there's a woman around you, or just women around you that also, who are in your ear telling you certain things about this person. So just be careful that you don't get caught up in gossip, okay? If you are, I'm picking up a man around you as well, and I feel that there's a person, and this could be why there is a little bit of confusion going on with my Five of Wands, is that you may be ready for this romance, but that man isn't, okay? Or he likes you. The King of Wands is there, so that's my card of somebody who is a nice guy and he likes you, but what he's lacking there for me is this sense of commitment. And it's not that he doesn't want commitment, but it's kind of like he's actually quite happy being single, or even just a friend with you, you know, just to be your friend. Or at this point, he doesn't want to commit to anything more than just, maybe it's friends with benefits for all I know, you know. But I just get this sense here that, you know, maybe that's the whole thing. You're not wanting friends with benefits, or you're not just wanting him just to be a nice bloke, you know. You're wanting something more from him. And also too, this could be where, you know, you have got other people in your ear telling you, like, you know, move on from him, or he's not good enough, or you want something more, you know. So even though you may have people talking in your ear, maybe they are telling you something that you do need to hear. So just tune into your own instinct. Now, this person doesn't mean that he's not ever going to come forward. I just sort of feel at the moment he seems to be either just a little bit sort of non-committal, let's say, okay? But I do feel that the two of you do have already perhaps a foundation there that you can build on, and perhaps it can grow, because I've got my Three of Pentacles here, and that's the foundation and the beginning of a relationship that does have a foundation, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, you just may have one of you, and it looks to me like it could be the female, who seems to be on more advanced in this relationship than he is, okay? So I feel I want to say here at the moment, and again, if you need to talk to your partner, or even tell somebody you like them, or let them know you like them because they're not sort of looking at you in that way, then don't hesitate, okay? Because I feel like the communication line needs to open up a little bit more about what your expectations are. And also too, if you open up the line of communication, you can stop stressing. You can stop worrying about what if and wonder what they'll do or think or say. It's kind of like, well, why don't you just ask and see what they actually say? So that's what I pick up there. I am picking up here too communication. For those of you perhaps who are looking for romance and there isn't anyone in your life at the moment, I'm sensing here that you've got to stay also focused on what it is that you're wanting. I feel like I've got a lot of male energy around single women. Okay, so it's a little bit like open. It's a good time, I think, for single women and men, by the way. I'm not just doing this for females. But I do pick up here that there seems to be a lot of, it's a good time, I think, for single women to get out there and to actually start sort of being open a little bit more, and perhaps even, flirting a little bit, just being a little friendlier, because I feel that some females' energies have got a little bit confused. I know it's difficult out there dating and stuff like that, and it can get you down. But I want to say, if that has been the case, try to sort of now look at things a little bit differently. Perhaps you have had a little time out and you sort of think, oh, maybe I'll get back out there again. Just open up, because it looks to me like the line of fun and flirting and all of that, it looks quite good at the moment, okay? And I am picking up some nice, good connections to be made. Now, that's not going to happen for absolutely every single person, but it could happen for a lot of you, okay? Because I'm picking up some decent energy going on around the men that are out there at the moment. So, and women. So for men, it's vice versa, some good connections. I feel that some nice physical connections going on there as well. And so, I just sort of sense that in the next coming weeks, and maybe even in the next month or so, you will find that it's getting better. It's a better time to actually start looking. I don't know why, but that's what they're showing me. So I do just want to put down my a few of my mermaids and dolphin cards. I just want to see what they're saying here for us. Okay, mermaids and dolphins. Let's see. These are Doreen Virtue, but let's have a little look. Okay, mermaids and dolphins. What are you telling me about romance here? Oh, that's interesting. So they are showing me here that it's time to sort of set your sights higher. So if you haven't been doing that, and perhaps the women I was sort of saying, looking at, some of these men that aren't quite committed or, whatever, it's sort of saying increase your standards, you know what I mean? And expect the best for yourself and don't settle. So this is important for you to make sure that if you know what it is that you're wanting and what you're looking for, okay? And don't settle for second best, okay? If somebody's in your life and they don't feel right and it's not happy and it's not it just doesn't have that feeling that you're being perhaps treated the way you want to, then, set your standards a little bit higher. And to pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling. So, the card is of pay attention there, and that's saying notice repetitive signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. And just keep positive. So, for me, morning affirmations, keep up your affirmations, stay as positive as you can with your love life, but remember you deserve the best, okay? And do not settle. Okay, lovely to talk to you all. I hope that reading has helped you. And if you would like to have a reading with me, you can go to my website and make a booking there, www.rosemarygallagher.com. And and I'll put all of that stuff down below in the description box anyway. But lovely to talk to you today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.